Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Students, in the previous video lecture, we solved question number 1 to question number 5 of exercise 8.2. Now, in this video lecture, let's start from question number 6. Now, question number 6 is convert given percents to decimal fractions and also to fractions in simplest forms. You are given a percent, you are given some percent, and you have to convert this percent into a decimal fraction, and then you have to also write the fraction in the simplest form. See, I have taken part B of your textbook, that is 150%. So first we'll write this 150% in the decimal. We'll convert this to decimal fraction. So we'll simply write 150. We'll remove this percent sign, and instead of this percent sign, I will write 100 in the denominator. So this 150% is equal to 150 by 100. Now, converting this fraction into a decimal fraction, it will be, we have two zeros in the denominator, so in our decimal fraction we will be having two decimal places. That means we'll be having point before this 5. So 1.50 is the decimal fraction form of this percent. Now we have to also write this fraction in the simplest form. One of the answer is this. Now, writing this fraction in the simplest form, 0 and 0 will cancel out. Will be left with 15 by 10. Now, 2 5 are 10, 5 2 are 10 and 5 3 are 15. So, we are left with 3 by 2. And further cancellation of this 3 by 2 is not possible. So, this is the fraction in the simplest form. See here, 1.50 or answer can be 1.5. That is one of the same thing. Clear? Now, part D is 5%. Again, we have to convert this percent to decimal fraction. So, we'll write 5, and instead of this instead of this percent symbol, I'll write 100 in the denominator. Now, writing this fraction in the decimal form, our decimal fraction will be having two decimal places. So the answer will be 5, but here we have only 5, so we'll be placing what? 0 here and then point here. So it will be 0.05. Clear? This is the decimal fraction form. Now writing this fraction in the simplest form, 5 by 100, 5 1 are 5, 5 2 are 10 and 0. 1 by 20. Further cancellation of this 1 by 20 is not possible. So 1 by 20 is the fraction in the simplest form. Clear? This is the decimal fraction and this is the fraction in the simplest form. Now students, question number 7 is, in a state 30% are females, 40% are males and remaining are children. What percent are children? एक टी है जहाँ पे 30% फीमेल्स है, 40% मेल्स है. हमें बताना है चिल्ड्रन की परसेंटेज कितनी है. तो टोटल परसेंटेज मेल्स और फीमेल्स को मिला के टोटल परसेंटेज ऑफ मेल्स एंड फीमेल्स इज इक्वल 30% प्लस 40%. 30 plus 40 is 70. So total percentage of males and females is 70%. Now remember, the total percentage is always 100. Now percentage of children will be 100 minus this 70. So 100 minus 70 is 30. So the percentage of children, so we can say there are 30% children in a state. Clear? Now students, question number 8 here is, out of 15,000 voters in a constituency, 60% voted. Find the percentage of voters who did not vote. Can you now find how many actually did not vote? So एक कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी है जहाँ पे 15,000 लोग जो है उन्होंने वोट दिया. दैट मीन्स वो एक्चुअली है 60. Now question number 8 here is, out of 15,000 voters in a constituency, 60% voted. Find the percentage of voters who did not vote. Can you now find how many actually did not vote? So, एक कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी है जहाँ पे टोटल नंबर ऑफ वोटर्स है 15,000 और उनमें से 60% ही ऐसे लोग हैं जिन्होंने वोट दिया. तो हमें बताना है परसेंटेज उन वोटर्स की जिन्होंने वोट नहीं दिया, और साथ साथ में परसेंटेज के साथ साथ हमें वो एक्चुअल नंबर भी बताना है कि एक्चुअल में कितने नंबर ऑफ पीपल है हु डिड नॉट वोट. So first we'll solve first part of the question, which says to find the percentage of voters. Now total number of voters is 15,000 and percentage of voters who voted is 60%. So the percentage of voters who did not vote will be equal to 100 minus 60, because we know total percentage is 100%. So 100 minus 60 is 40. So there are 40% voters who did not vote. Clear? Now, number of people who actually did not vote is equal to 40%, because percentage of voters who did not vote is 40%. So 40% of the total voters, that is 15,000. This is the number of people who actually did not vote. So we'll solve this further. 40, instead of this percent, I'll write 100 in the denominator. Of will change into multiplication, and then 15,000. These two zeros will cancel out, so we'll be left with 40 into 150. Clear? So it will be 4 5 are 20 and 4 1 are 4 plus 2 is 6, and these two zeros. So this is 6,000. So there are actually 6,000 people who did not vote. Clear? Now students, question number 9 is, Shazia saves rupees 400 from her salary. If this is 10% of her salary, what is her salary? So Shazia जो है वो अपनी सैलरी में से 400 रुपये बचाती है, और अगर ये 400 रुपये उसकी सैलरी का 10% है, तो आपको बताना है कि उसकी एक्चुअल सैलरी है कितनी. लेट हर सैलरी बी x. हम मान लेते हैं कि उसकी जो सैलरी है वो x है. देन जो 10% इस x का होगा, that will be equal to 400, because she saves 10% of her salary, and it's also given that she saves 400. So 10% of x is equal to 400. Now this 10% will be is equal to 10 by 100 of its multiplication into x is equal to 400. Clear? Now the 0 and 0 will cancel out. We'll be left with 1 into x. That is x by 10 is equal to 400. Now x is equal to, this is in division, this will go into multiplication. So x is equal to 400 into 10, that is 4,000. So her actual salary is 4,000, out of which she saves 400. Clear? Now students, question number 10 is, a local cricket team played 20 matches in one season. It won 25% of them. How many matches did they win? एक local cricket team है, उन्होंने सीजन में 20 मैच खेले और 20 मैच में से उन्होंने 25% जीते. तो हमें बताना है कि एक्चुअल में उन्होंने कितने जीते. So we'll write number of matches they win is equal to, कितने जीते उन्होंने, 25%. किसका 25%? 20 मैच का. So number of matches they win will be equal to 25% of 20. Now this 25% can be written as 25 by 100 into 20. The 0 and 0 will cancel out. 2 1 are 2 and 2 5 are 10. So we are left with 25 by 5. 5 1 are 5 and 5 5 are 25. So they actually won 5 matches. Clear? So this was the last question of this exercise 8.2. With this, our exercise 8.2 is now complete. In the next video lecture, we'll learn further concepts. Till then, Allah Hafiz.